Salam alaikum, alaikum salam. This is Tata Lucera back at you with another video. Today's topic, which is the most talked about and the most requested topic, is love spells. Okay? This is a very important topic, very serious topic. Love spells can be very powerful if you apply the right principles, the right elements, the right spirit behind it. Now, if you're looking for something to control someone, okay, that's mainly an obsession spell or a mind control spell. All right. Love spells should be used only if you are sure you want to be with that person. All right. Because, I mean, it's just like having insurance on your car. All right. You don't buy a new car, brand new smacking car, and drive around all day, praying somebody doesn't hit you. With the love spell, it's insurance that when you get married, you're ready to settle down, that person doesn't leave you, that person doesn't cheat on you, that person doesn't do things behind your back, that person keeps it genuine and keeps it authentic towards you. The love spell is mainly to bring back the spark that you once had in a relationship, bring back the energy, the attraction, the love, the harmony. You can use that for your insurance. If you're married, if you're ready to settle down. Now, if you are looking for a significant other and you see someone you like, then I wouldn't suggest just putting a full-blown love spell on them. Because, it's not authentic. Those feelings that they're getting, it's not all the way genuine. It's not all the way theirs. You want to put a love spell on someone who is already finding you attractive, already engaging in conversation with you, and you're ready to take it to the next level. That's what the love spell for. Insurance. Like I said, you don't ride around with a car with no insurance. You don't put a dog that you just bought and just throw him in the yard without a collar or a leash. He's going to eventually get out. Like my elders used to say, you want a good woman, you want to keep the good woman, you voodoo the bitch. Vice versa. All right? To each his own. Now, if you want the person to obsess over you constantly, the love spell can do that, depending on what principles you use to do your love spell. But if you want a person to obsess over you, you're kind of mainly looking at an obsession spell. All right, it's totally different, and I don't know why a lot of practitioners don't explain this. But the obsession spell is totally different from a love spell. All right. You're gonna that obsession spell is gonna get them to constantly think about you, constantly want to be around you, constantly just want to be around you. Now, the obsession spell can actually turn into a sex spell. So if you're only mainly looking for the person to have sex with, to each his own. That's what that's for. The obsession / sex spell. You can use that for that. Now, these spells are very potent as far as changing a person emotion, changing a person energy. I won't recommend putting this on anyone who is mentally unstable, and if their emotions is already all over the place, it's just going to be chaotic. All right, it's going to work. The thing about these love spells, once it's done, it's done. The outcome can vary depending on the person. Now, if the person is a mental case, then, you're putting a love spell on them. Be ready for that person to be on your porch at 3 a.m, looking through your window. Just saying. So you want to be very careful when dealing with this type of magic. The love jars are very effective. You can actually get the person to sweeten up. You sweeten them up, so you're opening them up to be more loving, more compassionate towards you. Now, here's the thing. If a guy or a woman is just meeting someone or find someone online or they see in public that they like, I don't suggest just putting a love spell on them because they don't know you. Here's the thing. You can put an spell to where your aura becomes more attractive and more prone for people to talk to you, to be more open. Now, if you're already talking to that person, then you can put something on them to where they only see you. They only constantly think about you. So the obsession spell is different from the love spell. Love spell is very powerful. Very, very powerful. It's the most talked about topic. But there's different routes you can carry. There's different bats you can take to increase your chances of finding someone, your significant other. Now, if a person is in a relationship and you're trying to do a love spell on them, you probably want to break them up first. All right? Break them up first, and then you put the love spell on the woman or the man or whoever you want, whoever's the target. But you break them up first, because if you put the love spell first and they're still in a relationship, their significant other is gonna cause problems. There's also ways you can cover your magic. You can conceal your magic, so that way any other practitioner, or if they hire a practitioner, won't be able to see who did it and what they did. That's very important also too. So if you're interested in love spells, I specialize in love and getting relationships back, and also obsession spells. You can contact me by email. I'm here to help. Thank you.